Hey everybody, Frank here, Godzilla Island for the Mazer Squad with a review of Steven Prince's Monstradores. This is a spin-off of his Monster Matador series. This serves as the transition between Once Upon Some Monsters in Mexico and the next arc, Blood of the Matadors. This is a one-shot, really cool story that follows the Monstradores. They're the lucha crew that we met in the Once Upon Some Monsters story arc. After dealing with the giant cockroach in his home city, the luchadors had been sent out by the Matador to collect some of his previous allies that had fought Nacho Lobo in the past. And on their journey there, they encounter this giant spider in the jungle, the Algolius. Really cool monster. It looks like they might have this guy at first in the jungle when they're attacking him, but when Senorita Sangre attacks, she's sprayed with mist, hallucinates, and wakes up in a camp after thinking that her and all her allies had died. Really cool story here. It calls back to Steven's like pre-kickstarter Monster Matador series a lot. You don't need to have read it, which is cool, but the first two issues are available on Indie Planet. Steven hasn't put together a trade or anything of that. That one he did all on his own back before he teamed up with Alex and Fabio Alves. On this one we have he brought in Puis, Calzada, and Alex is back on Colorist, but Puis did the art on this, and it's some really awesome art, really cool for the story. Yeah, check it out. There's the Matadors, there's Senorita Sangre, definitely a fan favorite. I really dig her. She's totally got the lead character aura there. This is Algolius, really cool, giant spider. Like I was saying, they counter him. They do the whole fire breath thing. She gets set up to get launched into the air. And look at how big this guy's hands are. Her feet look like a child's foot when he launches her up in the air. She jumps up, cuts him up. Really bloody green mess. And then that's when they get sprayed with the mist. And they begin to freak out, and their skin's melting, and they're all getting blisters, and everyone thinks they're dying. And then it goes black, and she wakes up in the camp, and it turns out they found all the allies that they had come there to look for. But their rendezvous is not for a couple of days, and Senorita Sangre didn't want to hang around. She seems to be calling the shots, but I feel like Dr. Destructor, he's like the leader, but she really seems like, hey, I'm running the show here. He is the boss, but I'm the one that makes the decisions. That's the vibe that I get from her character. Really cool. But yeah, like I said, the art is so like good. You know, Alex killed it with the colors as usual again. But yeah, some really cool scenes here. Really kind of just talking about, they find out that the Matador had died, or supposedly died, at the end of Once Upon Some Monsters in Mexico. Then there's this whole scene here where they're around a campfire talking about all the Matador's feats and everything. But you know, this could totally be read as a standalone. You don't really need the Matador stuff, but there's like so many cool things in here that you would appreciate if you have read the previous comics. For example, from the prequel series, they did a whole thing where Harrison Ford, which is this character here, they don't call him by name in this, but that's Harrison Ford, and he's got a dog that he talks to. It's sort of like his Chewbacca-like companion, and he flies this, I forgot what the ship was called. It was like not blatantly the Millennium Falcon, but it is some sort of falcon. And he's there in the background. Again, he's back. He was such a fun character for the pre-Kickstarter issues. Here you can sort of tell it's sort of Harrison Fordish. And you see the cockpit's very Millennium Falcon-ish. I have talked to Steven about getting that original run, and he's like, you know, it's something that down the line he might want to just get almost remastered or collected into a trade. But yeah, you know, they encounter, I don't want to show you guys everything in here, but they encounter the spider. That's like the big thing that I really want to show you. They go back to the cave, they encounter the spider. I'm showing you like everything practically. And we find this ancient like worship thing. It's almost like a Mothra shrine. The painting's very reminiscent of the Mothra worship logo. And one of the things brought up here is that the kaiju are a lot older than expected now. They didn't just rise at the start of this Monster Matador series, and they might have been around before humans even know. And the cool thing is, about the end, it says, to be continued. They end up burying the spider in the cave, and now they don't have time to dig it out. They're like, listen, now's the rendezvous time, we gotta avenge the Matador. So this is going straight in, this crew's going in hot for the Blood of the Matador series. And a little cool tidbit here in the back, you know, they do the whole little art process, is he mentions that the Monstradores will possibly have their own series if they survive Blood of the Matador. So this is cool. So this sort of not only served as a bridge between Once Upon Some Monsters in Mexico and Blood of the Matador, but it also kind of served as an issue 0 for the Monstradores. So I'm really looking forward to this Blood of the Matador series for Monster Matador, and then to see what follows next with Monstradores. Steve, Puis, Alex, everyone did a great job. We had Albini on letters, M. Calviero on edits, and Katrina Roots as a proofreader. Really love the story. I just love, like, everything Steve puts out is great, man. And this team has done an incredible job on this comic. Loved the art. Yeah, here's the back, in case I didn't show you. Check out more of the goodies that came with it on our unboxing of this. But yeah, look out for Blood of the Matador. We'll link that up down below. That campaign will be going live in July, I believe, if this review hasn't dropped yet. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and thank you for watching.